Gaining success on YouTube isn't necessarily intuitive, which is why I pulled together this mini guide on how to create a YouTube strategy that works. My name is Rabideau, founder and CEO of Arch Collective, a marketing agency specifically focused on helping B2B tech companies thrive. For the last 5 years, I've been serving as a fractional CMO and of course, leading Arch Collective. A big part of driving my agency's growth has been leveraging content. And part of my content, if you're watching this, is obviously here on YouTube. So with that in mind, let's dive in. People don't head to YouTube to watch the ads. In fact, show of hands, who's waiting for the skip ad button to come up so they can watch the actual video? In fact, around 65% of YouTube viewers are waiting to skip the ad. Don't make the mistake of posting lengthy videos that are essentially just an advertisement for your business. That isn't what people are looking for, and that's not why they go to YouTube. People aren't going to YouTube for the ads, and they're not going for an infomercial either. So what do people want from YouTube? Largely entertainment or education. Tutorials, how-to videos, guides, and explainers are wildly popular. You can start by showing people how your product or service works, but what about sharing some industry knowledge or top tips or drawing from your experience working in tech? You could even start a regular video podcast discussing hot topics. Industry experts expect that this format is going to grow in popularity throughout 2024. As a reference, my most popular video is an explainer video about the differences between seed funding and Series A funding. When people want to learn from experts, they head over to YouTube to take advantage of all the content that's out there. So maybe you should be there. So at this point, hopefully you're starting to see why YouTube could be such a great channel for your B2B marketing efforts. Here are my quick tips for building a winning YouTube B2B marketing strategy. Number 1, repurpose content. That great blog of yours that got 1,000 views, well, why not refresh it a little bit and film it as your first video? That's prime content for YouTube. Number 2, partner with other tech startups and founders. Invite founders over to your space in your channel. Set up a conversation, exchange ideas, or let them announce great news about their business. Hopefully, they'll return the favor. Either way, if you can tap into the network effect or other people's networks that you're associated with, that should help boost awareness about your YouTube channel. Number 3, plan. Get a content calendar going, make time and space to both make time to not only film the content, but edit and post it. And then of course, engage with people that leave comments or respond to the content that you put out there. Remember, posting consistently is extremely important. It's better to post one video every other Thursday than to post 20 videos all at once in a 6-month time period. And number 4, be yourself. People are looking for authenticity and sincerity. Forget about selling and just focus on the purpose of your video. Is it to entertain? Is it education? Is it something else? And then just be yourself when you're delivering the content. Sounds simple, maybe harder than it seems, but I promise it's the best way to be out there. And in general, speak about what you know or what you're passionate about. That's the best way to get the trust of your audience. Helping tech startup companies and founders thrive and working with entrepreneurs is my passion. And that's why this video about 5 tips to building your marketing strategy is one of the most watched of my series. Putting together a content calendar and spending the time creating the content, editing it, and posting it, it all takes time, isn't an investment. And so let's talk about the return on that investment, or ROI. In its simplest form, a return on investment is how much do you put into it versus what did you get out of it? YouTube marketing professionals can analyze all sorts of data, from likes, shares, the amount of time they watch the video, all the way to the leads that are actually driven from people watching your video. You can, of course, make as many YouTube videos as you want and post them for free. But going back to your biggest investment on these is time. And so you've got to think, especially as a business leader or a founder or in the startup space, is this time you're spending creating creating content, filming, posting, liking, all of that, taking you away from business critical tasks? If it is, rethink the amount of content and the way that and the cadence with you're putting it out there to make sure that you're still getting an effective ROI from your efforts. And with all of that in mind, remember, it's not going to happen overnight. Even those viral sensations often came after years of perfecting their process, their strategy, the types of content, and so on. So don't give up, hang in there as well. YouTube marketing has so much potential for tech startup companies. You can cement your position as an industry authority and reach a whole new audience. If you want to learn more about getting your products and services out to the right people, book a discovery call with Arch Collective and learn about how we can help your B2B tech startup company thrive. And if you like this type of content, be sure to subscribe to the channel. I put out videos every week. I'll see you next time.